I held a promise. In the Gelro book episodes, I promised I would explain some things like MDB Surround, which would mean I will be talking quite a lot while you're looking at a freeze frame. So here we go. Active display. The active display I already told you in episode 18. MDB Surround I will tell you later on in this episode. The Woofreader system I explained in episode 22. And in episode 21 I told you I didn't want to bother you with the other functions. Well, I guess I'm going to now. I promised it. Reel cancel is erasing a tape at fast forward speed. Direct play is that the device reacts very quickly to pressing play. So rather than that the cassette mechanism does before it starts playing, it just almost instantly starts playing. Soft foundation is a soft underground for the CD. STS is basically a stereo effect, some sort of flanger. You may want to keep that off. PCC random is not just randomizing the tracks on the CD, but also on the cassette and the phono. Phono, yes, see episode 17, the G1000. And then YAP design, I have no idea. Sound wave remote, I have never explained. I think basically it's a remote that uses high frequency sound pulses, so above 20 kilohertz, so you can't hear them. And that way you could point the remote anywhere in the room because sound reflects, but light reflects too. But that was the idea. And of course you have reverb, etc. But that was the idea, that it worked with sound instead of infrared. Long play, super and long play is of course slowing down the cassette so more time fits on one cassette, where super long play is even slower. Or maybe 4 tracks mono, also possible. HFS is a frequency response higher than 20 kilohertz, which is a hi-fi thing. And then finally, MDB Surround. I didn't really understand what surround was at all. I thought back then the idea was that sound comes from not only the front, but from all kinds of places. And that's what I did here. But yeah, you get immersed in the sound, but I'm never talking about that the sound can also come from one specific location. The title is also saying, from which side is it coming? ? But exactly that question shouldn't be a question, but a fact with surround. Oh, it's coming from the back. It's coming from up there. Anyway, the setup looks interesting, a little bit like a very cheap Dolby Atmos setup of these days. So maybe I was onto something. Right. My age here must have been 15 years. Maybe 16. That was MDB Surround. See you in the next episode.